fade, dodge, leaping grab left to the end zone. Touchdown!
That is the most resilient performance I've ever seen in my life. You guys continue to show up every day.
Got running room to the house for the touchdown.
Keep battling, keep chopping, keep fighting.
Hit his hand, the throw.
You know what it feels like. You know what it looks like. That's the standard.
Keyshawn Nixon.
And you know what's scary? You're starting to believe.
Yes! And intercepted on the play.
We came with a purpose tonight.
There is your dagger.
Guess what? We got everything in front of us. Let's keep putting that work in. Let's challenge each other to get better. In and out. All three phases. Back on three. 1, 2, 3. Hey!
Hello and welcome to Total Packers with Matt LaFleur, presented by Software One. Larry McCarren along with the head coach of the Green Bay Packers. And Matt, you've had 13 win seasons and #1 seeds, but is this trip to the playoffs kind of special?
Yeah, absolutely. I think just kind of where we were, being at 3-6, being able to battle back, and just the resiliency that the group showed, the guys sticking together, fighting for one another, and definitely means a lot to us.
You are playing a tough customer in the Dallas Cowboys, but you're also playing your best football right now, are you not?
Yeah, it's important, obviously, this time of the year, and we know we have a tremendous task in front of us. Dallas is undefeated at home. They play their best ball, and it's a pretty explosive unit. They got Pro Bowlers on both sides of the ball, really in all three phases. So it's a very complete team. Obviously, very familiar with their coaching staff, and we got a lot of great coaches there as well. And so it'll be a great challenge, but also a great opportunity for our football team.
With your team, do you have something that you can really hang your hat on, that you can always count on?
We can definitely count on the guys fighting for one another. That's one thing I would tell you. They're going to continue to battle. I think it was, you saw early on this season, being down 17-0 to the New Orleans Saints in the fourth quarter, and our ability to just be resilient. And that's, I think, a mark of a really good football team.
Did you enjoy the final 6 minutes and 8 seconds of the Bears game when you ran out the clock? I've heard of the 4-minute drill, but never the 6 minute and 8 second drill.
Yeah, it was just great execution. I thought our guys up front were doing a good job of coming off the ball. Obviously, Aaron Jones was fighting and running and having some tough yardage. And then Jordan made some big time throws in critical situations, 2 third-down conversions. Yeah, it's always great to end the game with the ball in your hands.
Another outstanding performance for Jordan, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, a quarterback rating of 128 plus. Does his consistency surprise even you?
I wouldn't say surprises me. What's so great is we've seen the improvements throughout the course of the season, and he approaches it the same way each and every week. He puts in the time, he puts in the prep, and I think just the growth of the offense, everybody, the cumulative effect of everybody getting better has been really cool to watch.
Do you think Jordan being an equal opportunity thrower, whoever's open is going to get the football, has that been good for your young receivers who just continue to step up and continue to produce?
Yeah, it's been great. It's just to have another 100-yard receiver in Jaden Reed, but Bo Melton making plays. All of the guys are making plays, and that's great for a quarterback. Obviously, Wicks having the 2 touchdowns, you know, losing a guy like Rome early in the game and watching the other guys step up. Malik getting involved in the passing game. All of the guys just coming together, continuing to battle, and it's been really cool to see all those guys perform.
Third straight 100-yard game rushing for Aaron Jones. Has it been your experience the running game matters more in playoff football?
Well, I think it just depends upon who you're playing. Certainly Dallas has one of the most fearsome pass rushes in the National Football League, so the running game is going to be absolutely critical to our success.
After the past couple games, do you feel like your defense is back on track and heading in the right direction?
I believe that, but we always know that you're only as good as your last performance, and certainly the way that Dallas is able to put up points in bunches, we're going to have to play our best ball.
Justin Fields sacked him 5 times, contained him on the run. How do you do that both at the same time? That seems like a difficult chore.
Yeah, I thought our guys were just doing a great job up front, getting off the football, defeating blocks, and we played very, very physical, and everybody was running to the football.
You guys, if you look at it, have been playing playoff football for a few weeks now. Will that help you as you get ready for the real deal when it comes to playoff football?
Yeah, I think there's some benefit to that, having your backs against the wall, knowing that if you lose one of those final games that you're probably more than likely out of it. And, you know, it seems like it's raised the level of our play.
Thank you, Matt. Coming up, Packer receiver Bo Melton. Don't go away. Total Packers with Matt LaFleur is brought to you by your local Chevy dealers, by Bell & Health, and by Johnsonville. Welcome back. This one-on-one is brought to you by Brew Pub, lots of matzo pizza. Bo, what do you think the secret to stepping up is? Your number was called, you were ready, you've done it.
Hard work, dedication, and being consistent every day. I prepare myself during the week, for the opportunity of playing on Sundays, and when the opportunity came, I treated it just like I was working in practice. And so when I would go out there and my number was called, I already knew like I'm gonna be ready for this because I put in all the work in practice. I stayed consistent, dedicated, and when the game came, even when I played in Detroit, just got special team snaps. You want to stay consistent, always bring hard work every single day, and that's what I put on the field. I think I was ready for it. I was ready to break out, ready to be a player.
Do you think the fact that because you had to earn everything, you were given nothing, 7th rounder, practice squad, that might make you an even better player?
Absolutely. I always loved taking the hard route. This has been born and bred in me as a kid, but I like it, to be difficult because life is difficult. So any type of time you go through, challenges in your lifetime, you got to overcome them. I knew, it takes hard work to be what you want to be at in life. It's not going to be easy handed to you, so kind of helped me along my journey. And then in the coming years, I'm just going to keep staying down, keep working hard because, it creates good habits, good things for you.
You have 16 catches to date. 13 of them have gone for first downs. When it happens that often, it ain't luck. I mean, what's going on there? Well,
yeah, I just like to pride myself in getting open on the field. Jordan finds me, and I just pride myself, just getting open, being open quick for Jordan. It just happens to be third downs, first downs, or just going to a first down.
Now, Bo, you have played a big part in this playoff push. 3 wins in a row that got you in. I mean, you've been a big part of that, had an impact in every game.
We're a whole team together, and these last 3 weeks, as you said, was like a winning in advance week. Coach LaFleur was saying to us, and I think our team as a general took that to heart. We want to win in advance to make it to the playoffs. And then it was 3 games, and I think that our team bought in very well to that, and we came out there and we took that approach, and then so it was kind of like a team thing. I was just a part of it.
Welcome back. This week's Chalk Talk is brought to you by Network Health. Jordan Love to Jaden Reed for 59 yards. The Packers' longest play of the game, second longest of the season. It's time to take a deep dive. Like most passes, it started with protection. The Packers going play action. They're faking a run to Aaron Jones, and the line is faking that same run. It looks like zone blocking here, here, and here. And to sell it even further, they have Tucker Kraft coming across the formation. They have concepts in the running game that look just like this. And the beauty of this kind of pass protection is that the action itself does most of the heavy lifting. Look at all the unfriendlies are over there, and here's the quarterback right here. Things are looking pretty good. Let's talk receivers, beginning with Jaden Reed. He goes in motion. The Bears adjust a little bit, but they don't go in motion with him. They don't run across the formation, and that tells Jordan Love they're probably playing some sort of zone pass defense. The other fellow we should look at is Bo Melton. Watch the way he comes off the line of scrimmage. Look at his body language. He is selling that I am beating cheeks deep and heading to the post. And the Bears safeties, who are playing cover 2, they are buying. Meanwhile, Jaden Reed has gone out to the flat and he's headed to the sideline. The Bear corner chucks him. Now the Bear corner is responsible for the flat, so he has to keep eyes on Tucker Kraft, which limits his ability to sync with Jaden. So what's happened is this. We've got safeties thinking deep. We have a corner thinking flat, and the natural hole that comes with cover 2 defense only increases. Where does the ball show up? Right in the middle of that hole. Perfect pass, catches Jaden Reed in stride. Jaden scolded himself after the game for not scoring, but the Bears had pretty good angles, and besides, scheme plus execution netted 59 yards. Total Packers with Matt LaFleur is brought to you by Network Health, by your Wisconsin Toyota dealers, and by Software One, redefining how companies build, buy, and manage everything in the cloud. Since 2002, every Packers touchdown helps defeat hunger thanks to the Sargento Touchdowns for Hunger program. During the 2023 season, Sargento has donated $88,000 shared by Hunger Task Force in Milwaukee and Paul's Pantry in Green Bay.
Hey, man! Hey! We gonna play
I'll tell you what, man, from here on out, you dig deep, you stick together, you find a way. That's what we're about. That's what we're about. Let everybody keep doubting us. Everybody get in the game ball tonight.
Welcome back to Total Packers with Matt LaFleur. This week's game balls are brought to you by Spectrum. Welcome back. Time to hand out game balls. And Matt, right after the game, you gave a game ball to the entire team. That's got to be a very, very special moment for you, the guys, everybody.
Yeah, I think it's just a culmination of what we've been able to accomplish, certainly having our backs against the wall and finding a way to get into the playoffs.
Matt, you also gave out the regular type game balls, and on offense you went with Jordan Love and Aaron Jones, and those are two really good choices.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of great performances. certainly, but Jordan, we knew going into the game that he was going to have to, it was a completion game. We wanted to shoot for 75% or above. He certainly exceeded that. He played a pretty clean game and was a catalyst for our ability to score points. And then Aaron Jones, you mentioned how he was running hard and physical, and he just opens up our offense on a whole different level.
And on defense, you went with Kenny Clark and Quay Walker, both of whom had sacks.
Yeah, Quay's our leader in the middle there, communicating the defense, doing a great job with that. And I thought Kenny Clark was very disruptive. I thought he was getting grabbed for most of the game. They only called one, but both those guys had a significant impact on the game.
And on defense, you went with TJ Slayton, and you'll have to explain that one to me because I didn't see TJ covering any kicks.
No, but he does a great job when he goes in there. He's on our field goal and field goal block teams, and just the effort that he plays with just shows his unselfishness as a player.
Thank you, Matt. Coming up, the last word from the coach. Don't go away. The Packers have proven the doubters wrong and are back in the playoff field. The Niners and Ravens are on the bye, but the rest of the field is in action this weekend. 3 days of wild card games start Saturday with our own personal main event kicking off at 3:30 on Sunday. The Last Word with Matt LaFleur is brought to you by Construction Business Group and Wisconsin Operating Engineers. Time for the last word from the coach. And Matt, the Dallas Cowboys, no shortage of star power. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons. They got some folks now.
Yeah, they are a complete football team. They've got stars in every phase of the game. Extremely explosive, they do a very good job of being disruptive on the defense side of the ball, able to get takeaways, put pressure on your quarterback. So we are going to have a great week of preparation in order to go down there and get a win on the road.
Matt, I hear the guys on TV who know such things say the Cowboys are built to play with the lead so they can get after the quarterback. Is there anything to that?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they want to do. They want to get you in those known passing situations and unleash all the creatures they have up front. Obviously, everybody knows about Micah Parsons and the pressure he's able to get on the quarterback. I think they do a great job of just moving him all over the place. He can line up at linebacker or over your center or on the edge, and they got a lot of guys that can get after the quarterback.
What changes in playoff football?
The intensity. Every play is so pivotal and so important, and you got to match that for 4 quarters.
Thank you, Matt. Good luck against those Cowboys, and thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.